Hey guys, welcome back. Olivia here with Olivia's Romantic Home, and in today's video I am so excited to share with you 6 DIY Dollar Tree Farmhouse Americana 4th of July decor crafts. So this is episode 6 in my huge I Love Summer series. I love to share with you all how you can make your homes boutique gorgeous on a teeny tiny budget. And don't forget to subscribe because I am hosting a Louis Vuitton dupe purse giveaway. Comment down below the answer to my secret question, and without further ado, go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting.
For the first Dollar Tree DIY, I want to take these USA Dollar Tree signs and some Waverly wax. It's in the antique wax color, and I'm just using this Dollar Tree sponge brush, and I'm going to gently apply wax all over the entire sign. And this is going to make this super adorable Dollar Tree sign just appear very vintage and aged. I noticed when I went to the craft stores the other day that the Americana patriotic decor had this really cool kind of patina to it, and so I actually really love these Dollar Tree large tag signs, but I wanted to just make them appear more aged and have that really cool vintage Americana vibe. Here is the final look. I popped them onto the shelf that's in my dining room, mixed in with my Mackenzie Childs teapot, and I think they look fabulous. Again, I think they're super adorable, but adding that wax just gives them a little bit more vintage flair, and it makes them appear more aged. For this Dollar Tree DIY, I want to create a fresh Farmhouse Americana rooster wreath. So I'm taking this Dollar Tree burner cover. It's in the larger size, and I just used a craft knife to cut a little tiny hole in the base, and then I'm using this bamboo wreath from Dollar Tree, and then I also used my craft knife and I cut a little hole in the top. I'm using some pipe cleaners. You could also use zip ties or wire, but I want to wire the burner cover on to the wreath. So instead of using a sign, I thought using this adorable burner cover would be perfect. Now I'm going to use my Easy Bow Maker, and this is literally such an easy way to make a bow. And I just popped a piece of wire pipe cleaner onto the Easy Bow Maker, and I'm starting out with this buffalo check plaid ribbon. I'm going to measure it 5 inches for the first loop and continue to measure 5 inches on the additional loops. So you just slide it into your bow maker. There's these 2 little prongs, and they hold it together, which is super amazing if you all are like me and you have neuropathy. Now, I also make a really great Olivia bow where you don't even have to have any tools required. I'm going to link that video down below for you. Don't forget to dovetail your ends to give them that beautiful boutique finish. And then I'm going to add this Dollar Tree chevron ribbon. I want to mix in the red and the burlap to match the little rooster and the barn. Again, I'm measuring 5 inches on either side, and the bow maker, what I love about this is it makes a great bow so easy because it already has those measurements measured out. So then I just slide it back and forth across, dovetail those ends, and I'm good to go for my next layer of ribbons. And I'm going to continue to do this exact same process with multiple different ribbons to really give this bow that boutique finish. Don't forget to dovetail your ends again. And then here's some more Dollar Tree ribbon. This is the burlap ribbon with the little white lace. Again, take those ends, fold them into a triangle, cut in an upwards direction, and that's going to give you a boutique finish. Again, I'm measuring 5 inches across for each loop, so you just slide your ribbon on either side of the loop, and this little center prong holds it together so great. Don't forget it to give that boutique finish, and you're going to be on to your next ribbon. I did decide to go ahead and go in with another layer of the chevron. Again, I really wanted to pull some of those reds from my rooster and the little red barn. The last ribbon that I added was this Harlequin ribbon, just to give it a hint of Mackenzie Childs, and I did do this one a bit smaller. I went ahead and pulled my bow off. You can also tie your pipe cleaner on as you pull it before you pull it off, but I just chose to do it at the end, and so I'm tying it on, and then I'm just going to go ahead and add it to my little wreath. Now, it's going to look kind of crazy until we get all the florals and the additional bows, but the secret to my bows is to give those bows a good fluffing. You guys really pull all those loops out. Now I'm going to take some greenery and just pop some greenery into either side of the bow. I really like to start with layers of greenery and then add in florals, because your greenery is going to give your wreath some base. Now, all of these florals are actually from Dollar Tree, so I'm taking some Dollar Tree sunflowers and I am adding hot glue to the tips of a lot of these florals, or I'm finding a spot in the wicker wreath to kind of pop them in. I'm using white hydrangeas from Dollar Tree as well as some little red poofy flowers, and then just adding in more layers of greenery to give it that really beautiful dimension. The second step to making my boutique wreath is adding in another layer of ribbons. So I created a second bow that's exactly like the first bow, and I'm putting that to the bottom of the wreath. I love this trick. It really pulls that wreath out. It's going to make it appear larger, even though my wreath base is actually fairly small. Give it a good fluffing, and then continue to add in more and more layers of ribbons and your sunflowers and more florals until you get to the point where you feel like you're finished. If you guys know me though, I go totally over the top and add in tons and tons of goodies. Here is what your Americana rooster wreath is going to look like. I also popped in that little Farm Fresh sign that was also from Dollar Tree, as well as the majority of these supplies, except for a couple of the ribbons and that greenery. But you can find more ribbons and greenery at Dollar Tree or your local craft store to really jazz things up. And I am crushing on this. I think this is going to be an all-season type of wreath and excellently great for the late summer times. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, I decided to take one of these Dollar Tree tall candles and some Dollar Tree poster board letters. They're already sticky, so all you have to do is peel them off, and we're going to create a USA candle. So this is such an easy craft, and to be honest with you, with my 4th of July decor, I really usually like to do things that are fairly simple. It's smack dab in the middle of summer. I have a lot of activities going on, so you know I love to decorate, but some of these decor pieces need to be simple, so here it is for you. I ran out of my A's, so I just use a V turned upside down. That's a little trick with some of your letters, and then I just cut a little extra strip here to complete it using the A. Now, of course, I had to go a little over the top. You could totally leave it like this, but I decided to take one of these Dollar Tree bows and add it to the base of it just to jazz it up and give it that little bit of extra sparkle and shine with my hot glue and hot glue gun, I just added some glue to the back of the bow, and the pieces that I trimmed off, I decided to pop in and go in an upwards direction. Now, as I was editing this, I realized it'd be really cute. You could make a little ring of florals around this to make kind of a centerpiece and elevate it on top of a book or a mantle or whatnot. I popped it in to my little dining room decor with those USA signs in the back, and then I wanted add a couple of little things maybe to either side of this. I think it is so fun and festive, and it was literally took me about 5 minutes to put together, which I absolutely love for a summertime decor craft. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to create a super adorable 4th of July festive hat. So I'm taking this hat from Dollar Tree and this oversized bow from Dollar Tree. I'm going to layer on another bow, and this is going to be a totally Dollar Tree craft. So super fun. Oh, whoops, except for this greenery. So I'm popping in some greenery on either side of the hat. Now the greenery did come from Michael's. It was in a garland, and I love to cut it apart, so it gives me so much to work with. That's another little tip I have for you guys to get more bang for your buck. I decided also to add in some of these Dollar Tree roses to really fluff it out, and this would be super fun to do in place of a wreath on your front door or whatnot. The sky is the limit. Get creative and have so much fun with this. So I continue to add florals to either side. I'm adding in these beautiful white hydrangeas, some blue hydrangeas, and some more of those pretty florals. Here's what the finished product looks like, and oh my goodness, I'm over the moon in love with this. I may even end up popping this out into my front yard bike, but it was way too hot today for me to go outside and do any decorating. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to take this Americana Dollar Tree sign. I think it's an adorable sign, but I'm going to take my Waverly wax in the antique color and my little Dollar Tree sponge brush, and I'm just going to give it a good antiquing. It's really going to give it that Americana vintage vibe that I'm going for with this display, and I just think it makes it look a little bit more chic and vintage. So you just continue to apply the wax over the entire project. Now I'm overlaying it onto this wreath form, and I was lucky to find one of these large bows at Dollar Tree. It was actually the last one. And a little tip with these bows is to give them a good fluffing. Those little loops need to be fluffed out some. Now I'm taking some greenery and I'm popping some greenery onto either side of the wreath form, and I do go back in later and wire it all down. I'm also adding in one of those cute little burlap bows, and I'm taking bundles from Dollar Tree. They have these bundles of red, white, and blue roses that are perfect for 4th of July Americana decor, patriotic, and I'm adding them to either side. I didn't even clip them off their stems. They were just perfect just as they are, which I love. And then I added this little burlap Americana bow into the center, and we are getting so festive. I'm adding some American flags to either side. Dollar Tree carries them 3 to a pack for $1, which is super great. They're so great and versatile to pop into vases or wreaths, and it's going to give you that USA Americana patriotic vibe on the cheap for sure. So here is how it turned out. I am going to leave this one inside because I just loved it so much. It's so festive and happy and really helps me celebrate the 4th of July and the Americana theme. Now I may move it around. I'm not for sure how I'm going to decorate yet my entire house for 4th of July, or if I'm just going to add in pops here and there, but super fun and fabulous. And don't forget to wire everything down if you are going to be using this type of display piece outside. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to take 2 of these stars garlands, and so they come 3 to a garland, and then I'm just going to take some of my Waverly wax in the antique color and this Dollar Tree sponge brush, and I'm just going to begin to gently sponge brush the wax in and around the tips of the star. So I want to leave a little bit of the sparkle and shine on the star. I think it's really super cute, but I did want to antique it and give it a little bit more of an aged look. And I'm going to go ahead and do that to all of the stars in this garland. Again, I really want it to appear a little bit more antiqued and festive, and I even thought about adding some bows, which I may go back in and do later, but I just knew that this garland would be perfect for my little dining room shelf for it to hang down. I even also might do one for my mantle if I decide to go Americana for my mantle. So here is what it looks like with that little bit of aged and distress, and I may even go back in with some white paint and give it even some more dimension. Now that I'm looking at it while I'm editing it and talking to you guys, I think that would be really cute to take some chalk paint and chalk paint in between and just really give it a ton of dimension. So maybe some of these are a little bit of a work in progress. Comment and let me know if you guys are a work in progress and your crafts are as well. I feel like that's just a constant theme in my life and with my crafting projects. So here is what my finished garland looks like. I just hot glued those little 2 burlap pieces together, and I am loving this. It is so festive, over the top. Again, I may move some pieces around. It's a little bit bold for my dining room on its own. And then there's the little Farm Fresh Americana wreath over there. I am so excited to have some new pieces to decorate with. My mind just always starts going crazy with ideas. And so as always, comment and let me know what was your favorite craft in this video and which one will you be recreating. I love to know what you guys are up to, and don't forget to comment and subscribe so you guys can be entered into my purse giveaway announced next week. So I love y'all, and I thank you so much for being here. The secret question is up soon.
So thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafty decor adventure. Again, this is episode 6 in my huge I Love Summer series. Don't forget to catch up on the rest of the episodes in this series. You guys, we're having so much fun crafting and decorating for summer, and I'm sharing with you guys so many crafty decor styles and projects, DIYs, and even some outfits of the day. Thank you guys for being here and for all of your kind comments. Now, the secret question on this video to enter to win the Louis Vuitton purse dupe giveaway is going to be, where are you all from? I would love to hear where you guys are from. If you're from the United States, drop a comment down below and let me know what state you are in. Or if you're from another country, I would love to hear where you guys are at. We can kind of socialize. And speaking of socializing, I do have an Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook page. There's a free group you guys can join. You can post photos of your home decor and your DIY projects, and everybody just gets together over there and has fun sharing ideas and decorating and DIY projects. And it is such a wonderful, fun little community. So pop over there to my Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook page, as well as my Olivia's Romantic Home Instagram page. I share a good morning cup of coffee with you all every morning, as well as sneak peeks behind the scenes of my little projects, and also just some condensed DIY videos. So thank you guys again for being here. Don't forget to comment down below so you can enter to win the purse giveaway. I have so many more fun ideas for you guys, and I'm wishing you a gorgeous, blessed weekend. I'm hugging all of your hearts so tight, and remember, be kind to yourselves and be kind to one another. Until the next video, we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.
You're the leaves in mid-August.